When I met him, it was his murder trial, and then after that it was his custody trial, and that was his civil trial, and then it was his road rage trial.
It is unbelievable that O.J. Simpson has kept this chilling secret hidden for decades. Once suspected of murdering his ex-wife, the public's view of O.J. Simpson shifted dramatically for the worse. However, when the court acquitted him, a large portion of the audience fully believed in his innocence and began to support him. This trust persisted for decades, and today, following revelations from O.J. Simpson's ex, Christie Prody, it is time for it to come to an end. Stay tuned to hear Christie Prody's disclosure about O.J. Simpson. Before talking about Christie Prody's chilling revelations about O.J. Simpson, let's take a look at their questionable relationship. Reportedly, for 13 years, Prody stood by Simpson's side, despite growing skepticism from her family and the public over her choice of partner. Simpson was acquitted of the 1994 murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman. However, the acquittal did little to quiet the intense scrutiny and controversy surrounding him. It wouldn't be scary if Prody didn't suddenly make this statement. Just a few days ago, she publicly admitted her belief that Simpson was responsible for the murders of Nicole and Ron, a belief she attributes to unsettling comments Simpson made to her throughout their relationship. According to Prody, Simpson's remarks about Nicole were chilling and revealing. He allegedly suggested that Nicole had it coming due to her lifestyle and associations, particularly with Goldman. This perspective, coupled with Simpson's behavior, led Prody to a sobering conclusion about the true nature of Simpson's character. The emotional and physical abuse Prody endured during her time with Simpson has come to light as well. She has described a relationship fraught with fear and manipulation. Prody claimed that Simpson subjected her to ongoing physical and emotional abuse, and even threatened her life on multiple occasions. Despite her attempts to leave him, Prody asserted that Simpson would track her down, creating a cycle of intimidation that left her feeling trapped. Her attempts to seek refuge were often thwarted by Simpson's relentless threats and manipulative behavior, leaving her feeling powerless and isolated. Gloria Allred, Prody's attorney, has emphasized the gravity of Prody's situation, suggesting that Prody was fortunate to escape the relationship alive. According to Allred, Simpson held significant power over Prody, and her dependence on him was a critical factor in the dangerous dynamics of their relationship. Allred's statements underscore the severe imbalance of power and the potentially life-threatening nature of Prody's experiences. In response to Prody's allegations, Simpson's legal team has issued a rebuttal. Yale Gallanter, Simpson's lawyer, has challenged Prody's account, asserting that the only person taken into custody for domestic violence was Prody herself. Gallanter also pointed out Prody's history with substance abuse, suggesting that her claims are inconsistent with the facts. However, Prody has countered these statements, refuting the claim about her being arrested. She clarified that while she did check into treatment for substance abuse, this was a result of dealing with depression and not a reflection of any criminal behavior. According to Christie Prody, her entry into the world of O.J. Simpson came under circumstances both ordinary and extraordinary. The encounter took place 1 year after Simpson was acquitted of the highly publicized murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman. At that time, Prody was a 20-year-old cocktail waitress from Minnesota, unacquainted with the full breadth of Simpson's notoriety or his illustrious football career. Her life was about to intersect dramatically with one of the most infamous figures in American history. Prody described herself as very young, very naive, and confused when she met Simpson. Her initial ignorance about Simpson's past was significant. She knew of the trial, but her understanding of the details was minimal. This lack of awareness might have contributed to the initial ease with which she engaged with Simpson, unburdened by the full weight of his public image and legal battles. The meeting occurred at Simpson's Brentwood, California estate, a location that had, in the wake of the trial, become a sort of morbid tourist attraction. Prody's visit was initially a casual encounter, but it took a more personal turn when Simpson, noticing her, called out, "Hold up, girl, what is your hurry?" This spontaneous interaction led to Simpson asking for her phone number and inviting her to dinner the following evening. The dinner, prepared by Simpson's sister, was Prody's first deep dive into Simpson's world. During this first date, Prody wore black attire. Simpson made a peculiar comment that would become a recurring theme in their relationship. He noted that his ex-wife, Nicole, had also worn black on the night of her murder. To Prody, this observation felt unsettling and odd, but it was just the beginning of a pattern. Over time, Simpson would frequently bring up Nicole in their conversations. This habit of referencing his ex-wife extended to seemingly minor details, such as Prody's choice of clothing or hairstyle. It became a constant, pervasive element of their interactions. Prody's recounting reveals a troubling undercurrent in their relationship. Simpson's frequent references to Nicole were not merely nostalgic, but seemed to possess a darker, more obsessive quality. He would draw comparisons between Nicole and Prody, focusing on superficial similarities such as fashion choices and hairstyles. This obsessive behavior underscored a fixation on his past relationship, which Prody found increasingly disconcerting. Simpson's continual preoccupation with Nicole often manifested in ways that made Prody uncomfortable. It was not just the frequency of these references, but also the nature of them, sometimes critical, other times reminiscent, but always present. This pattern of behavior painted a picture of a man unable to sever ties with his past, and it inevitably cast a shadow over Prody's experiences and perceptions of Simpson. Their relationship, which began with a seemingly serendipitous meeting and an invitation to dinner, quickly revealed itself to be complex and fraught with underlying tension. Simpson's relentless focus on his ex-wife suggested unresolved issues and psychological baggage that would haunt their interactions. For Prody, these early experiences foreshadowed the more profound difficulties she would face in her relationship with Simpson, which would later include allegations of abuse and manipulation. O.J. Simpson's secret story about the case involving his ex-wife was revealed shortly after his death. Christie Prody, in her courage, went public with everything he had said to her during their days together. According to Christie Prody, Simpson purportedly claimed that Kris Jenner, a prominent figure in the Kardashian-Jenner family, played a role in Nicole's murder. The letter, if authentic, would present a startling accusation against Jenner, known for her influential role in popular culture and her family's enduring media presence. In the letter, Simpson allegedly recounts a poignant and distressing moment from the day of Nicole's murder. He describes an ordinary day that took a tragic turn. Simpson writes that he was returning from taking his children to school and was preparing to meet Nicole for lunch. Nicole had expressed a desire to show Simpson something related to her safety and discuss some important matters. However, before he could change and head out to meet her, he received a phone call from Nicole's mother, who delivered the devastating news that Nicole had been shot. Simpson's response, as recounted in the letter, was one of immediate concern and shock. He asked for directions to Nicole's location, only to be informed that she had not survived the attack. The letter reflects Simpson's profound sense of guilt for not paying closer attention to the signs that Nicole might have been in danger. The most explosive aspect of the letter is Simpson's implication that his tumultuous relationship with Kris Jenner was a significant factor leading up to Nicole's death. Simpson purportedly suggests that his strained relationship with Jenner contributed to the friction and conflict between him and Nicole, potentially exacerbating the circumstances surrounding her murder. This claim, if verified, would add a new dimension to the already fraught and controversial history of the Simpson case. The implications of such accusations are profound and could have far-reaching consequences. Kris Jenner, as a central figure in the Kardashian-Jenner family, holds a high-profile position both in the media and in the public eye. Allegations connecting her to a crime as notorious as Nicole's murder would undoubtedly generate significant media attention and public scrutiny. The Kardashian-Jenner family, known for their significant influence and their carefully curated public image, would face severe reputational damage should these allegations gain traction. Christie Prody revealed that Simpson's relationship with the Kardashian family began long before the infamous double murder trial that would bring their connections into the national spotlight. O.J. Simpson, who passed away at the age of 76 on April 10th, was initially best friends with Robert Kardashian Sr., a prominent attorney. Their friendship began in college, and over time, it grew into a close personal and professional bond. This relationship extended into the Kardashian family, with Kardashian's eventual ex-wife, Kris Jenner, also forming a close friendship with Simpson. Kris Jenner's friendship with Simpson was significant, especially considering that she was also close to Simpson's then-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. The families were so intertwined that the Kardashian children referred to Simpson and Nicole as auntie and uncle, underscoring the depth of the personal connections between them. During this period, the Simpson and Kardashian families frequently socialized together, their lives intermingling in a way that was emblematic of the close-knit nature of Hollywood's elite social circles. However, the close friendship between Kris Jenner and the Simpsons would undergo a dramatic transformation with the onset of the criminal trial following Nicole's murder. When O.J. Simpson was accused of murdering Nicole and her friend Ronald Goldman in 1994, the personal and professional relationships that had once been solid became strained and fractured. Jenner's loyalty to Nicole was unwavering, and she publicly took the side of her deceased friend. This stance was a natural extension of her personal connection to Nicole, who was a close friend and a central figure in her life. The situation became even more complicated with the involvement of Robert Kardashian Sr. He chose to represent O.J. Simpson in the highly publicized double murder trial, a decision that placed him in a highly contentious position. As a result, the Kardashian family was thrust into the spotlight, divided between their loyalty to Robert and their personal allegiance to Nicole Brown Simpson. In a 2009 appearance on Dr. Phil, Kris Jenner reflected on the emotional turmoil and personal conflict that arose from this situation. She recounted a poignant moment when Robert Kardashian Sr. wrote a handwritten letter to the family just before the trial began. In the letter, Kardashian Sr. expressed his awareness that his decision to represent Simpson was controversial and difficult for the family, acknowledging that they might not agree with his choice. He conveyed his belief in his professional duty to support his friend, despite the personal and moral dilemmas it created. The O.J. Simpson murder trial was a defining moment for many, but for the Kardashian-Jenner family, it represented a profound personal and public upheaval that tested loyalties and strained relationships. The trial not only influenced their family dynamics, but also became a pivotal moment in the public's perception of them. At the heart of the drama was Kris Jenner, who found herself in an extraordinarily difficult position. Despite her deep friendship with Nicole Brown Simpson, she faced the uncomfortable reality of her then-husband, Robert Kardashian Sr., defending O.J. Simpson in the courtroom. This situation placed Jenner in an emotional and ethical bind. Throughout the trial, Jenner was seen on Nicole's side of the courtroom, visibly supporting her friend, while Robert Kardashian was firmly entrenched in the defense team. This public split highlighted the personal conflict within the Kardashian-Jenner family and underscored the intense emotional toll the trial exacted on them. The trial's outcome was a mixture of legal and emotional consequences. O.J. Simpson was acquitted of the criminal charges in 1995, a verdict that remains one of the most controversial in legal history. However, in a subsequent civil trial, Simpson was found liable for the deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. This civil case resulted in a judgment against him, requiring him to pay millions of dollars in damages to the victims' families. Despite his acquittal in the criminal court, the financial and reputational repercussions for Simpson were significant, reflecting the trial's lasting impact. Kim Kardashian, who was just a teenager during the trial, has often reflected on the complexities of her family's situation. In interviews, she recounted how her father's decision to represent Simpson influenced her own views and loyalties during that period. Kim has stated that she and her siblings were taught to support their father, believing in his professional judgment and his commitment to his friend. Kim's loyalty to her father and her admiration for his legal acumen were shaped by these experiences. In a 2015 interview with Rolling Stone, she recalled that her father was considered a brilliant legal mind and that his belief in Simpson was a significant factor in their family's support. Kris Jenner's memoir, Kris Jenner and All Things Kardashian, published in 2011, provides further insight into the complexities of this period. In the book, Jenner revealed that Nicole Brown Simpson had confided in her about experiencing years of physical abuse from O.J. Simpson. This disclosure was critical, as Nicole had reportedly asked Jenner to be a potential witness if necessary. The memoir details the difficult position Jenner was in, struggling with the knowledge of her friend's suffering while being publicly associated with Simpson's defense team through her husband. According to Christie Prody, at that time, the speculation surrounding Khloe Kardashian's paternity has been a long-standing topic of intrigue and rumor within the public and media discourse. This controversy gained particular traction due to rumors that Kris Jenner might have had an affair with O.J. Simpson, leading to the controversial claim that Simpson could be Khloe's biological father. Such theories have sparked widespread curiosity and debate among fans and commentators, highlighting the often obsessive nature of celebrity gossip. Kris Jenner has firmly denied these allegations, dismissing the notion that she had an affair with O.J. Simpson. She has publicly stated that there was no romantic involvement between them, and thus no basis for the claims that Simpson is Khloe's father. Despite these denials, the rumors have persisted, fueled by various factors including physical differences among the Kardashian siblings and a general fascination with the family's private lives. One of the primary reasons this rumor gained traction is the noticeable physical differences between Khloe and her siblings. Khloe's appearance contrasts sharply with that of her sisters. She has lighter skin, curlier hair, and different facial features compared to Kim, Kourtney, and Kendall Jenner. These differences have led some to speculate that Khloe's biological father might not be Robert Kardashian, her presumed father. Additionally, Khloe's height, standing at 5 feet 10 inches, is notably greater than that of her sisters, with Kourtney measuring 5 feet 1 inch and Kim at 5 feet 3 inches. The physical dissimilarities have led some fans to question whether Khloe's paternity might be different from what has been publicly assumed. However, it's important to consider that genetics can produce varied physical traits, even within the same family. The Kardashians themselves have acknowledged the differences and have sometimes addressed them publicly, often using humor or direct comments to dismiss or deflect speculation. Khloe Kardashian has also contributed to the conversation by openly discussing cosmetic procedures she has undergone. She has admitted to having various facial procedures and using fillers, which could account for some of the perceived differences in her appearance over time. These admissions have sometimes been used to address or counteract the speculation surrounding her looks, providing a more nuanced understanding of how public perceptions can be influenced by both natural genetics and cosmetic enhancements. While Khloe has faced significant public pressure, including speculation about why she has not taken a DNA test, it's crucial to understand the context of these rumors. The decision not to undergo such a test is often seen by fans as an attempt to avoid confronting potentially uncomfortable truths. However, there is no definitive evidence suggesting that a DNA test would reveal anything other than what is already known, and Khloe's choice to avoid such tests may stem from personal reasons or a desire to protect her privacy. Among the more notable candidates speculated to be Chloe's biological father is Alex Rowland. Rowland was a longtime hairstylist for Kris Jenner and was reportedly close to the family. Some fans have pointed out similarities between Rowland and Chloe, including physical features and height. Rowland, who was significantly taller than Robert Kardashian Sr., has been mentioned as a possible father due to his resemblance to Chloe and his height, which contrasts with the shorter stature of Robert Kardashian Sr., who stood at 5 feet 7 inches. Chloe's height, which is notably taller than her siblings, has fueled this speculation, suggesting that she might share genetic traits with Rowland rather than Kardashian Sr. It's worth noting, however, that Robert Kardashian Jr., Chloe's brother, is 6 feet 1 inch, which is taller than both of their parents. This fact introduces some complexity into the debate, as height variations within families can often be attributed to the mix of genetic traits from both parents. Thus, while height similarities between Chloe and Rowland might seem compelling, they are not conclusive proof of paternity. The rumors also extend to O.J. Simpson, who, as a close family friend, has been a subject of speculation due to his previous close relationship with Kris Jenner. The theory that Simpson could be Chloe's biological father is a highly controversial and unsubstantiated claim. Both Kris Jenner and O.J. Simpson have denied any such affair, and there is no credible evidence supporting this theory. Adding to the intrigue, Kylie Jenner once posted a photo of Chloe and Alex Rowland on Instagram with a caption that read, "First official photo of my sister and her dad. Like father, like daughter." This post was intended as a joke, and it was quickly dismissed by Kris Jenner as having no basis in reality. Such public comments and social media posts can often stir up speculation, but they rarely provide concrete evidence. What do you think about the hidden story of O.J. Simpson? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.